Yo, what is up guys, I'm back with another very special video. This video is a little bit of a discussion video, which I feel like I'm gonna do more of, just because it's gonna be really cool to talk about topics all kind of sneaker related and stuff that is related to sneakers and kind of just stuff like that in general. So we're gonna get, these are all alleged I was gonna say alleged allegations. These are all alleged remarks and alleged statements. Stockx, I believe. So guys, Stockx did come out and say that there was a really high number of fakes on Mochas and specific kind of Air Jordan 1s that were going through the Stockx system. But a lot of people are already arguing. They're like, hold up, wait, so you're basically admitting that there's a lot of them going through the system and we've copped some of them for original prices, and now you're telling people that there's a bunch of them going through the system, but you're not really doing anything about it, and now there's more to go through the system. And now people at this point are like, yo, what's the point of even copping retail or copying from resale? I might as well cop UA. So we started this whole entire argument, guys. But basically this reseller, his name is Sneakerstrut. He's a well-known reseller. He copped about $10,000 worth of Air Jordan 1s. So he copped the unis, the universities, the Hyper Royals, and the Mochas, which are very popular and common pairs. They kind of vary from like the 300 to 400 to 500 range. So they are a little more expensive, but they tend to be more affordable than like getting a Fragment 1 or getting a Chicago 1. And they look very clean, and they go with a lot of different fits. So this tends to be why a lot of people cop these. So he copped them actually through Stockx, and he is claiming that out of the $10,000 worth of 62 pairs that he copped, 58% of them will be marked as non-legit, and 42% of them are legit. So what he did was he put them through the check and the legit check app, and this is pretty much like a certified app that checks the legitimacy of your kicks. So we put them, all these shoes, through this app, sending pictures of the tags, of the inside, of the soles, of the outside, because of course he's a reputable seller, so he's gonna sell to other people, so you got to make sure that they're legit. And 58% of them came back as reps or UA. So this is just really freaking crazy, because he spent a legitimate amount of money to get them as retails, and they came back as UA. So obviously there is a very big evident problem in that, being that this is true and this actually occurred, which Stockx kind of did confirm it through saying that there's a lot of Mochas going around in their system that are reps. That's pretty messed up, you know, because obviously he spent a lot of his money on this, and yeah, resellers have a bad rep and everything, but imagine if this was a normal person's copying, say, 10 shoes for their fam or whatever it is, and half of them are reps. Like, that's like, them not knowing is more of a problem. If you're knowing, it's different, but them not knowing, that's kind of a problem there, you know. So that's definitely not cool. He should be credited, he should be given his money back, and Stockx should be a little bit more on point with these checks and with these kind of verifications to make sure that they're on point with these issues, right? Because Stockx has been known to have a history of not being good with legit checks. There's actually a couple viral videos of a guy actually selling fake or rep shoes through Stockx and showing the whole process and showing that they got accepted and that were in the system. So people were actually really cheesed about that as well too. So Stockx is pretty quiet about this, and apparently they don't have any human authentication system is going to have errors, but whatever they're doing right now, they're nearly non-existent to kind of follow up and fix the problems following up to it. So he put all these through the passes. You guys can see all the pictures here. He gave all the codes and numbers and everything, and it all says rep, all come back within 30 minutes. The most commonly attempted sneaker fakes are the Air Jordan 1 Mochas, then it's the Fragment High Travis Scotts, then it's the Fragment Low Travis Scotts. So it kind of just goes to show you how crazy and hectic the game is getting, and how the supply of shoes is not being able to meet the demand, so people are going to other revenues and channels to get these kicks. And yeah, it's just a little bit crazy. But if you're copping retail, you should expect retail, and if you're copping, you know, in a different way, you wear whatever it is, then that's like on you more so, because you know what you're getting into, you know. So it can be respectable, and it's like you're doing your research, you're looking out type thing. But you know, to be copping retail and to be copping that much, it's a little bit crazy. But the resale game is crazy in general. You're essentially buying shoes and reselling them back to people for like 10 times the markup, even 5 times the markup. I know that's kind of a business mentality, but it does suck for people that generally want to cop. But he should be compensated, and he should be taken care of, because that's a little bit messed up at the end of the community. And there's a whole reseller community, there's a whole, like, just a whole in general kind of, there's a split down the middle of people kind of saying yo, like I support this side and I support this side, and there's resellers that come in and up the price of kicks and don't give people a fair chance of getting their shoes, and then there's people that overprice the kicks like pretty much in that way. There's also like just releases are very hard to catch a grip on. It's very hard to genuinely want to cop a pair of shoes. Like if you genuinely want to cop some Travis Scott 1 Fragments, it is basically nearly impossible. There's all these bots on the net that pretty much stop you from being able to do that. So even if you want to do a fair and square cop and you have your money in hand, your honest money, it's still extremely unlikely and very rare for you to cop a legitimate pair and cop a real pair. So a lot of people are like kind of turning over to UA, and a lot of people don't support that, and also as well as resellers, then you can get a pretty much a guaranteed pair from a reseller. But now with kind of situations like this, it's getting a little bit tricky because people are kind of questioning the credibility of Stockx at the end of the day, you know? Let me know what you guys think down below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram at PTYYB, and let's see, I love y'all. Let's get it.